If you're planning a morning wedding, your makeup look should appear soft, pretty, to match the cool, soft morning light. Mornings are the perfect time for the natural girl because it is the time of day when a bride should wear the least amount of makeup. Brides who are getting married in the morning are having the event outside, or at least taking their photographs outside. And even if they're having the wedding inside, the photographer will take advantage of the natural light coming through the windows rather than the artificial light for the photography. Now on to the look. We are going to start with a primer. Whatever primer you have is okay. I'm just using one from NYX, and I'm going to put this in my T-zone only to control any oil throughout the day. Using a sheen or a matte finish foundation, I'm using one from Revlon, and I'm using a Real Technique buffing brush to apply the foundation to give it a more skin tone natural finish, because you are going to even out the skin tone. You do not want a full coverage foundation here. You just want to just even out any problem areas in any discoloration you have. Now, taking a salmon or yellow based concealer, use this to correct any under eye dark circles you may have. Now, taking a flesh tone concealer that is a couple shades lighter than your natural skin tone, and put this in a triangular area underneath the eye going towards the outer nostril areas. And this is going to help highlight that area to brighten it up and to illuminate whatever you're trying to cancel out away from the rest of the cheeks. Because you want the eye to be the focal point. Again, you're going to take that same concealer and you're going to go around the outer corners of the mouth and on the cupid's bow. And again, we are doing this to highlight and to cover up any dullness, to help illuminate the area, to give it a fresh, youthful appearance. Now, taking any type of concealer you prefer, I'm using one from CoverGirl, and I'm using this to cover any blemishes or any high pigmentation areas that I'm trying to conceal. Now, keep in mind, if you have severe problematic skin, I would not suggest getting married in the morning using this technique. If you need a use full coverage foundation, that is fine. But if you're trying to go for a more natural, less coverage foundation, then I would not do this in the morning. Now, for eyebrows, I would suggest going for a very soft eyebrow. Nothing too exaggerated. You want a soft brow. Because again, we're going for that youthful appearance. We're not going for, the Hollywood look here. So now take a spoolie or a eyebrow brush and just use that to blend the color out just a little bit. Now, with any eye primer you have, I'm just using one from Urban Decay. Put this on your lids and into the crease. You want this to help eliminate any creasing of the shadows and also to help brighten up the eyes. Now, take a flesh tone matte finish eyeshadow and put this on the entire lid up to the brow bone. This is going to be used as a base color. Now, taking a medium brown, I'm just using one called Cork from MAC, and I'm using this as a blending crease color. So we're going to put this in the crease first and just blend it out so it's nice and sheared throughout the crease area, going up into the brow and into the lid a little bit. Now taking a light taupey color, this is Patina from MAC, and put this on the outer corner and into the crease. This is just going to help give the eyes a little bit more of depth, especially if you have hooded lids. Now taking a lighter brown color, we're going to put this on the lid of our eyelids. And this is just going to help bring all the other colors together. Now we're going to take a matte finish highlighting color and we're going to put this in the brow and use it in the inner corners of our eyes. You want to use mostly matte for this look because again we're going for natural, and in the morning this is definitely going to help make your eyes stand out. Now taking cork again and using an eyeliner brush, I am taking one from My-glam and I'm putting this on the lower lash line. Now taking that same brush, we're going to go in for a dark brown color and we're going to use this as a eyeliner color. The reason why we're going to use this as the eyeliner color because we really want something soft but nothing exaggerate, because again we're going for the natural morning look as opposed to something that you could probably wear in the afternoon. This is more something you can wear in the morning or throughout the day for most part. And this is also going to help make your lashes look a little bit more fuller, so you're not having to put on as much mascara and as much false lashes. Now take a curling eyelash curler and we will be getting with the mascara. Now you can use whatever mascara you use, or you can opt for false lashes. I prefer not to use it with this mascara because this mascara from Wet n Wild really does the trick for me. It really makes my lashes full and lengthy, which is what I want. And plus I want that, again, natural look. Now we're going to take that same concealer that we used under our eyes again, and we're just going to use that to kind of clean up the area, many fallouts that we have from putting on our shadows. I'm just taking a shadow brush from the Real Technique collection to blend out. And now I'm taking a cream blush from the NYX collection. It's called Natural. And I'm just using my fingers to put it on, but I'm taking the Real Technique buffing brush to blend it out, because I want that natural flush, like it's my own, flushed out cheeks, as opposed to something that's mattifying. Because in the morning you can get away with having something a little dewy. Now I would not care if this during midday or late afternoon, but this would be great for morning. Now on to bronzer. We're using one from NYX. It's a matte bronzer. I'm taking a Real Technique contouring brush, and I'm using this to concentrate on the hollows of my cheeks and going along the bottom of my jawline, just to kind of define my jaw for pictures. And I'm about ready to, okay, I'm going to take the e.l.f. high definition powder, and I'm using another Real Technique blush brush just to kind of distribute it. And I'm keeping it around my T-zone and the areas where I get oily, where I don't want a whole lot of shine. And this is going to help make your photography really stand out, because you're not going to have, any large pores. Now on to hair. We're taking the Sheen Silk Infusion, and we're just going to put a little bit in our hands. Okay, maybe a little bit more than that. And we're going to put this, rub this together with our hands. And it smells really, really good, by the way. Now we're going to put this from the nape of our neck down on our hair, because we don't want, to put it on the top of our head near our scalp, because it will make our scalp greasy. This is just going to help with heat and to also kind of smooth out the hair. Now taking a curling iron, I'm just using one from Conair's. It's a 1.5 inch. I'm just taking some pieces and I'm just going to do some random curls. Because now the reason why I'm using this particular curling iron is because I'm not going for very defined curls here. I'm going for more loose wave more than curls here. And we're almost done with hair. Now for hairspray, I'm just using one from Schwab's. And this is just a flexible hold spray. Now you can go ahead and put your headpieces on if you want, or your veil. Now I'm taking a lip liner from NYX in the color Natural to line and fill in my lips. Now I'm taking a NYX lipstick called Blush, and this is just going to give me a nice blushy lip. Now I'm taking NYX Smoky Look, and I'm just going to make this put this on just to kind of nude out that blush color. Now we're going to put some perfume on. This is Philosophy's Love Sweet Love, perfect for this look. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy your wedding. Thanks for watching, and see you later.